Welcome back, everyone. So it's been about 7 days since the Suikoden Remaster was officially announced at the Tokyo Game Show. And since that announcement and the subsequent trailer drop, there has been some new information in the last 7 days, so I thought I would compile it all in this video, just in case some of you missed some of the information out there for this remaster. So arguably the biggest thing in regards to the series and its future was the interview posted on IGN. And it was with two individuals, Yasuo Daikai and Takahiro Sakiyama. The latter being the director of Suikoden V and the director of this remaster project. And that couldn't make me happier because Suikoden V was a great Suikoden game. It was once again getting the series headed in the right direction, but then obviously they kind of went away from the mainline games and they went into side game territory. So if Sakiyama is in charge of this remaster and then potentially more remasters, then maybe even a new game after that, that'd be great. And speaking of a new game, Yasuo Daikai said in regards to the remaster and the series as a whole, "I can't say anything specific right now, but we didn't really want to have an end with just the remaster. So yes, I would really like to keep making more Suikoden games in the future. So we hope all of our fans will root for us and support us. And we hope that we can deliver on those promises and you guys can enjoy them." So that's the most promise we've had for this series continuation in a long time. Personally, I'm not trying to get my hopes up too much. I really want to think that they're being sincere with this comment, and if it does sell well, that we will get more games. I really hope that is the case. Because as we all know, money talks. So it goes without saying, the more successful these remasters are, the greater the chance that we get more remasters of the next 3 games or a brand new Suikoden 6, which is something that I have a hard time believing is even a possibility. But God, I hope it is. Another good source of information has been the Suikoden Twitter feed, actually. We've gotten a couple of videos posted on that as well. The first is a battle comparison between the original Suikoden 1 and the remaster. So in this battle, we have Tur, Gremio, Victor, Cleo, and Odessa fighting on a field against a couple of enemies, casting a water rune and a fire rune spell respectively. And we're seeing how they contrast between the different editions of the game. Looking quite clean, quite nice, very much a fan of the spell effects. And then the next video we got is a Suikoden II comparison, and this takes place at the very beginning of the game, and they show the main character running through a mountain trail at the beginning of the game, and then they transition to the remaster from the original, and first time I saw this, holy God, it looks so much better. They put a lot of great work into these backgrounds. We get the added sound effects too. Just some gorgeous stuff happening with this game, and we've only seen a little bit of it so far. And a lot of this footage that you're seeing in this video as well is taken from a capture of the demo at the Tokyo Game Show. So you can hop on YouTube and check the rest of that out too as well if you like after this video. And another thing I found while searching online was just a ton of redone character art for a lot of the Suikoden 1 cast. So we got our main man Tur, his best friend Ted, the incredible loyal Gremio, we have our strategist Apple, and then the first of our fire and lightning pair, we got Alan, one of our other nobles here, Vincent, and then we got Odessa, the initial leader of the Liberation Army, and then fan favorite Kasumi's got her artwork done too, really like her look, and then one of my favorite characters, Camille. Really like what Kawano did with her brand new artwork. We got Kirkus, who's looking much more, I would say, masculine here than I remember him being in the original game. Definitely had more of a feminine look to him. Definitely kind of masculined him up a little bit. Then we have Kirk Kimberly too. They definitely toned back the nose for her a little bit. I remember her nose being like so pointy in the original game. Claude's character art has been touched up a bit. I never used him a lot with Suikoden 1, but he's one of my favorite characters in Suikoden 2. And then we have Griffith, Cleo, one of our main starting characters and actually a solid character throughout the whole game. And then we got our second of the fire and lightning pair here, Renseal. I used him and Alan a ton when I first played through the game. And Kudomimi, we can't forget the original Kobold, now can we? And then we have Kron, Sheena as well, who was always getting into trouble in the original game. And then we have our main girl here in every single mainline Suikoden game. Jean is back, great to see a girl. Sidonia, one of our 2 mountain bandits. And Sylvina, another one of our elf characters, really liking her character art here too. Stallion, of course, fastest elf there ever was. Then there's Sarah, the expert at doing laundry. Sonia, one of the 5 mighty generals, looking very intimidating in her character art, looks great. And then we got Tai-Ho, one of our fisherman duo in the game. Absolutely love Tai-Ho, a lot of memories with him. Tengar looking particularly haughty in her new character art, just like she did in the old one. Next is Templeton, our map maker. He's who we get our world map from, if you remember correctly. Then we got Pawn, one of the other original characters to join our party. Varkas, another one of our mountain bandits. And then, of course, Valyria, a former Imperial officer who goes to help the elves. Humphrey, another character that's been in multiple games, looking particularly downcast in his new character art. He just looks straight up depressed. The Bear of a Man, Victor's looking good in his new character art. And then the other character that's been in every Suikoden mainline game, Vicky, our master of teleportation magic. I use master very loosely when I say that. Hicks is here as well. He's looking a little bit more intimidating in this new character art. A little bit like someone who actually comes from the Warriors Village. Fuso-ya, our crazy tiger man with 2 axes. Absolutely love Fuso-ya. He would miss like a mother when attacking enemies, but I always thought he looked really cool. Futch, our original Dragon Knight, gets new character art as well, looking kind of heroic even in his young age. And one of the Suikoden series mainstays because he appeared in 3 games. And then, of course, who can forget Flick, the Blue Lightning? And then this next character, one of my favorites. I think he was everyone's just because he looks like such a badass. Peshmerga, really like his new updated character art. We got Maximilian, the old knight coming out of retirement. Very much an ode to Don Quixote and that tale. Our strategist Matthew. And then we got Marco Milia looking really cool in her character art. I think they did a great job with Our Lady Dragon Knight. And then Oppenheimer's character art. I don't even know if I really noticed the pencil line mustache in the original character art, but digging it quite a bit. And we got our trickster Meg, Yamko, the second of our fisherman duo, and then the owner of another true rune, Joshua, the leader of the Dragon Knights. Always thought he was such a badass. And then we have the rebellious apprentice here, Luke, with his wind magic at his disposal. And then next is Ruby. Always loved Ruby as a character, so powerful in battle. And it kind of like the scarred look, especially with the one eye kind of scarred over and the damaged elf ear. Then we got Leon, the master strategist from the Silverberg family. And then this character who so desperately needed his art redone, LaPont. Dude looked like a straight up orange in the original game. I was like, what is wrong with this guy? But no, they fixed his skin tone. It actually clashes with his red hair now. It just doesn't all blend together. So much better. Then Lorelei, a character that I didn't really fall in love with till Suikoden II, but now I really like her in Suikoden I as well. And one of those characters where her weapon changes every game. And it's just such a cool little thing to have go with her character. And then next we got Lots. And then lastly, we got Ronnie Bell, a deadly hand-to-hand combatant. So that's it for the update, everybody. We got some new character art, we got some more gameplay for the remasters, and we got a little bit of information from the people directing this project, and a little bit of hope that we're going to get new games in the future. And I'll be back later to post more videos about the Suikoden Remaster as we get more information. So thanks for joining me, everybody. See you soon.